This is the second part of this series. If you haven't watched the first part, please make sure to check it out. Link will be posted in the description. Loneliness today isn't just about being physically alone. It's the quiet ache that shows up even when you're surrounded by people. It's that feeling you get when you're in a room full of people, maybe at school, at work, at church, even at home, and somehow you still feel like you're on the outside looking in. You're there, but you don't feel there. You're smiling, nodding, maybe even laughing at the right moments, but inside there's this heavy, empty space that no one seems to notice. Welcome to The Secret Place with Lucci. Today, we're talking about loneliness, something almost everyone feels at some point, and we're asking a real, honest question. Where is God when I feel alone? This video will be posted in parts. Please make sure to check them out. In our world today, especially in 2026, that feeling of loneliness can be even worse because of how connected everything looks on the surface. You open your phone and you see people posting their best moments, group photos, inside jokes, vacations, date nights, family dinners, my people, my tribe, my person. You see long captions about friendship, love, and support. And without even realizing it, you start comparing your real life to their highlight reel. You might think, why don't I have that? Why am I not in pictures like that? Why does no one check on me like that? Why do I feel so left out? And the painful part is you don't always say this out loud. You just carry it. You scroll, you double tap, you comment, so cute, or love this, while a small part of you is breaking a little more each time. You might even be the one posting nice pictures, smiling with people, but deep down, you know those photos don't tell the whole story. You can look fine online and still feel completely unseen in real life. That's the quiet ache of loneliness in a hyper-connected world. It's not just that you're alone in your room, it's that you feel alone in your heart. You might have contacts, followers, group chats, and yet no one you feel safe enough to really open up to. You might be the strong one, the funny one, the responsible one, the spiritual one, and because of that, people assume you're okay. They come to you for advice, for help, for encouragement, but rarely ask, how are you really doing? So you learn to keep it inside. You learn to say, I'm fine. You learn to be there for everyone else while quietly wishing someone would notice you're tired too. And then there's the pressure of perfection. Social media doesn't just show connection, it shows curated connection. You see friendships that look effortless, relationships that look flawless, families that look unbreakable. You don't see the arguments, the misunderstandings, the nights people cry themselves to sleep. You only see the polished version. And when you compare your messy, complicated, real life to the edited one, your loneliness can feel even more intense. You might start to believe lies like, everyone else has someone, I'm the only one who doesn't. Everyone else is happy, I'm the only one struggling. Something must be wrong with me. But here's the truth. Many people feel exactly like you do, and they're also hiding it. They're posting pictures while feeling empty. They're laughing in videos while feeling unseen. They're surrounded by people and still wondering, if I disappeared, would anyone really notice? This is what makes loneliness in our time so painful. It's not just the feeling of being alone. It's the feeling of being alone while everyone else looks connected. It's the sense that you're the only one on the outside, even though in reality, so many people are quietly standing in that same place. When we finally say this out loud, when we name it, it does something powerful. It breaks the illusion that you're the only one. It gives you permission to breathe, to say, okay, maybe I'm not broken. Maybe I'm just human. It opens the door for honesty with yourself, with God, and eventually with others. Because loneliness thrives in silence and shame. It grows when you think no one else feels this way, or I shouldn't feel like this, or if I say something, people will think I'm weak. But when you hear someone describe exactly what you're feeling, something inside you relaxes. You feel seen. You feel less crazy. You feel less alone in your loneliness. That's why acknowledging this universal, often unspoken pain is so important. I want to tell you that you're not weird for feeling this way. You're not a failure because you're lonely. You're not the only one who scrolls and feels left out. You're not the only one who smiles on the outside and aches on the inside. You are part of a quiet crowd of people who are longing to be truly seen, truly known, and truly loved. And that's where the journey toward real solace begins, not by pretending we're okay, but by gently, honestly saying, I feel alone, and I am not weird for feeling this way. From there, we can start talking about where God is in all of this and how His presence meets us right in the middle of that ache. If you've stayed until this point, thank you for being here. Please click subscribe and give this video a thumbs up. It helps this space reach more hearts just like yours. My name is Lucci. I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.